Hello, good afternoon. How are we doing? Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. There's somebody at the front door, says Ring. I don't care. Anyway, is the AVO working? Have you all had a good week so far? I think I'm running out of belts. Well, fast belts anyway. Yeah. Not good. Let's go back to the home world. Oh, Jones, thank you for 31 months. And Game of Vash, 56. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's Thursday. How am I, Larry? I'm alright. I'm alright. Just been adding a few bits and pieces here. Now we've got a bit of a copper shortage going on. It doesn't matter massively, but I could do with expanding this slightly. It's not been bad, Chris, thank you. Mrs. Squirrel, how can I put this? Mrs. Squirrel trapped a nerve in her back late Sunday night, and by Monday morning it was pretty bad. She literally couldn't move, so... Unfortunately, Monday to Wednesday this week has been primarily me doing all the running around, looking after her, and, you know, doing house stuff and trying to get her better, so... She's on her feet again today, but she's still not, I think it sort of twangs a bit. These things take a lot of time to fix, but, you know, it did affect my week, because obviously, yeah, I went into full-on look after everything mode. While she was just lying in bed. Every time she moved. Copper shortage. No, not a short, just a copper shortage coming into here. I've just built this thing to create some thrusters. I want to ship these thrusters back to the home world. I've also just deployed this, and we've got a bit of iron there. I'll turn that around shortly because we don't need that. I will do, Chris, thank you. It's going to confuse you now, I've been watching the VODs. Well, I've done a little bit outside of the stream just to get some more boring things done. I'll show you what I've done. I basically built this, which is nothing more than a processor creator. That's literally what this is. So I tapped into this stuff here, and then assembled some circuits and then made processors, because back on the home world we are incredibly short on processors, and we need lots and lots and lots of them. But as you can see, this is running a bit shy because, and here's the big problem, and this is a problem that's brewing right now, and we need to solve it today. These things here rely on these things here, high purity silicon, and that's where the problem lies, because this is a 400,000 vein silicon ore, and there's only actually 800,000 left on this planet. And when that runs out, we have none. And that is a huge, huge problem. So today's priority now has to be to leave this system and go and explore another system and find some silicon. But to do that, I need to build warp drive capabilities. In other words, I need to build this thing here, the space warper. So that's the goal for today, is to automate production of that, and then, because the problem is, even if we go and find silicon on a different system, we then have to have transporters that can get there and bring it back, and they need those components. They need warpers to get there and back. So that needs automating, and then we need to find silicon and bring it back. That is the goal, because if we don't do that, we're going to be in deep trouble. When the silicon runs out, there'll be a whole bunch of things that we can't make anymore. FYI. But we're making processors now. We've got a few of them lined up. I just need to start shipping these back to the home planet, so they're starting to build up nicely. In fact, I'll nick a few of these. In fact, I might as well. I'm going to go back now. I'll just grab all of them, take them back. But we need to get these shipped out. There's a lot of titanium on this planet. unfortunately, this thing is full. So... just that slightly. This thing is full. We'd need another one of these if we're going to ship out the processors. You've wasted 55 hours in the game so far. Anyway, let's travel back. Apart from that, things are going okay. It's just the severe problem with... There we go, that's where we're going. The severe problem with silicon that's brewing. I don't want to get desperate for it. I want to source it before we get there. Mr. Volgas, thank you for 4 months. Thanks for the amazing streams. Thanks for the kind words. Not too good, Fat Man. What's up? What's up, Fat Man? Anything that we can help with? Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, what the heck. Rhino. Yeah, now the gas giant thing needs sorting out as well, but that's number 2 on my list. Remember the planet beside the base? It's possible to land on it and you will just go through the planet beside the base. What, the gas giant? Yeah, you can't build on gas giants. Oh no, Fat Man, oh my god. Oh, that's terrible, dude. Can we get some love in chat for Mr. Fatman? No, that's not good. My Mrs. Squirrel, coincidentally, Mrs. Squirrel's friend who lives in Malden, she lost her mum 10 past 11 on Monday morning. So me and Mrs. Squirrel were out in the car trying to charge my battery, and in comes the phone call from a very incoherent friend sobbing uncontrollably that her mum had literally just passed away. So, but that wasn't COVID or anything. That was, she'd had cancer. Was it pancreatic cancer? I think she'd been diagnosed about 4 or 5 months ago. It was just it's just awful. It's just, as anybody who knows who's had to deal with cancer, it's an awful disease because it's just such a slow kind of way to go, and it's awful to watch people go through it, you know. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Fat Man. I really am. What was I going to do? What was I doing? Processors, that's what I was doing. Forgot what I was doing there. Need to go and find where we're making them. It's over here somewhere. There we go. That's, they go on that line there. Shove them all in there. Keep the stack back. That'll help bolster things for a little bit. Is there not another planet within the system that you can tap for silicon? No. This, when I first came to this, well, when the game first started and we got the technology, I had a look around. So you've got Kappa 1 Cygni, which has literally 0 silicon. Then you have Kappa 2, which is the one that we're on, where we're tapping the silicon, 800,000. And then you've got this planet itself, which has none. So it is literally, Cygni 2 is the only planet in this system that has silicon. And it doesn't have a lot of it. I think it started with 1.2 million or something. The chain upgrade mechanic is a god bless. Oh my god. I can't begin to tell you how good that is, Dr. Introvertis. It's just... it is... it's one of those, like, quality of life things that you just, like... Thank you. Being able to upgrade belts and these inserter things is... oh. Yeah. Grab some of those. Did you have a thing for that Finnish game called Modern Optimization Plugin that will optimize the game to run at 60 FPS? What, this game? No, I've never heard of that. Right, so let's have a look. So to make these things, we're going to need eggs. To make eggs, we need diamond, which we're making, and strange matter, which we're not making. However, strange matter is made from particle containers, which we're making right here, plus iron ingots, which we have, plus deuterium, which we have. So, given that we have a box of these right here, they've been shipped out or in supply. Okay, so they're on the supply chain. That's interesting. Yeah, the problem with them is graphene. We're not making a lot of graphene, but we have enough to get us going. Diogo, thank you for 42 months. Yeah, I don't think we're making these in big numbers. I think the graphene is the issue. But we'll have to solve that separately. I'll put that on a list. Because if we're going to automate warp thingies, then they need to be built a lot quicker. Let's see, is that a full box? I'll make it a full box for now. Let's let it make some more supplies. Might as well continue. I was going to say... Yeah, so to make them, we need... So I need to get deuterium, iron, and particle containers together. What's the best storage of deuterium? Iron's on the bell. I've got diamonds being made. Are they on the... Yeah, they're on the supply chain when we need them. I think the primary deuterium's down here, where the nuclear thing is. We're going to need a lot more of those. I think there's a much bigger storage over here, though. Nuscom, probably. Is that it? Yeah, that's the deuterium, I think. Or is that... Oh wait, that's hydrogen. This is the deuterium. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Oh, this is good. Deuterium's on the supply chain. Yes, fantastic. So we can pull deuterium in, and we can pull in diamonds. We can pull in... Can we pull iron in? There's iron on the supply chain. Actually don't know. I wish, like, in Factorio you could press L and see what's on the logistic thing. I don't think it has that, does it? Iron belts here. We could just build a factory here. All we need is another one of these. Planetary hub. Let's grab some of that. Posty Melon, thank you very much. I haven't got much to say, just want to say how you're all doing. Well, not bad. Have you seen the announcement for my winter car? No. Well, I know about it, unless there's a recent announcement that I might have missed. I know that work has started on the game. I know that my summer car still isn't finished for some reason. Update me. Made a few of them. Already got a stack of drones. How do you make the interstellar ones? Okay. Make a couple of interstellar ones while we're at it. The problem with that is we need these guys as well. Alright, firefighter. So what's the update on my winter car then? I think I missed it. You just started interplanetary logistics in your game. I need to make some more of these. I'm trying to remember how many you can fit inside an interstellar thingy. Oh, 10. Right, okay. So if we was to make 20 of those, that would be ideal. To do that, I need reinforced thrusters, which means I need the green things. Those green things being made. I swear we're making them somewhere. I know we're making them. I think it's in the middle of this magnet stuff here. I love the look of fully running stacked matrices. What, you will all the like lit cubes and stuff. They look fantastic. I'm sure we're making these, but whatever. Oh, I see us come. Yeah, so, I mean, my winter car was announced in 2020, and as was the completion of my summer car, which was meant to go to version 1 final sometime. I think it was scheduled for autumn 2020 originally. But I don't know what's happening like right now. Are you looking forward to Formula 1 season? Yes and no. I am looking forward to the racing starting, but yeah, some of the tracks and things. Eh. He said there's some minor skill adjustments and glitch fixes to make before final on my summer car. See, I thought that the definition of version 1 for my summer car would be that he finished the story off and there's some kind of ending to it. Whatever the ending is, it could be that you... I always thought the ending would be your parents come back. Like, you complete the storyline and it gets to the point where your parents, like, come back. But that may not be the case. Yeah, there's some updates on the new flight sim. I think UK and France are the big things. So they're constantly pushing stuff out, yeah. Typically a YouTube lurker, but downloaded Twitch to show some love. Well, GTI guy, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. I forgot what I was doing again. Oh yeah, vessels. One? We need more than one. Yes. That's why we're doing it. Reinforced thrusters. It's weird how a reinforced thruster doesn't need a standard thruster. You'd think it'd be like an enhancement to that, but it's completely not. Can you explain what this game's about, Barracuda? Okay. I'll try. What's the short version? You land on a planet, and what's the big goal? The big goal is to build what's called a Dyson sphere around the star, which is like a shell that captures all of the energy from it. And when you land, you've been given this goal to build a Dyson sphere to power the big brain or something. You're basically working for some big corporation or some big AI, I'm not sure. But that's your kind of goal. You have to use the resources available on the planet. So there's like iron veins and crude oil and that kind of thing. If you look on the right here, iron, copper, silicon, titanium, stone, coal, all these different minerals and things. And what you basically do is you take the stuff out the ground and refine it and manufacture things with it. So you build a factory. That then allows you to research things and advance your technology, which allows you to build other things. Additionally, the resources are finite, so you will run out of resources and you then have to explore, so you need to go to other planets. So, you know, this is the first planet. We're also over here on Cygni 2. That one there. We'll be going there in a bit. We've got vessels that are running between the two planets now and kind of moving things around. You can see this one just leaving. So, you know, if you find resources on another planet that you don't have here, you can bring them back and manufacture things with them. And so, you know, one of the things that we're doing right now, which I'll show you down here, these like rail guns here. So these rail guns are basically firing. They're firing these solar sails, these things. They're firing these solar sails into orbit. And they kind of spin around the star, collect the energy, and then send it back. So we capture the energy from the star, but that's only the intermediate version of the Dyson sphere. Does that help in any way? So you have various buildings that you make. You know, stuff that gets things out the ground, obviously. These are like smelters. They smelt iron ore into iron or coal into graphite and things like this. And then there's machines like this that take sulfuric acid and graphite and make graphene. You need graphene for other things. Looks like they're shooting at the sun. No, they're shooting at the star. They're shooting at the star that's providing energy, and they're orbiting around and sending the power back. Nuscum SquirrelPlus is where the streams are. Amasakia? I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Thank you very much for subbing. Welcome. Probably mullered your name. Forgot what I was doing. Oh yes, we're making these things. Ah, we can make 11 of them. How many have we got now? I think we need 20, don't we? So we need another... Oh, another 9, I think. Reinforced thruster. Shouldn't really be handcrafting at this stage, but there you go. Would you say this is more Factorio or Satisfactory, a healthy mix of both? Interesting question, that one, Chompy. I mean, when you look at this, like, visually, it's third-person 3D. So Satisfactory is a first-person game. Factorio is a third-person 2D game. This is a 3D third-person game. So I guess it's like a blend of the two. You get the benefit of 3D in all of its glory, but you also have the ability to look down and construct things properly, which is something I find a bit missing in Satisfactory. So I guess in that sense, it's the best of both. From a gameplay point of view, obviously both games have belts and splitters and assemblers and smelters. Like, all the things that you would expect are present in all of those games. You know, finite resources, just like Factorio. I guess what it shows with Factorio is the sense of randomization. Like, when you play a new game, you get a different system to play in. Like with Factorio, you can really play around with the parameters, but you're only ever on one planet. With Satisfactory, you're only ever on one map. With this game, you're on multiple planets, which is different to both games. Multiple planets with multiple star systems. And therefore, you have to move stuff between the planets. Which is like a glorified version of training stuff around in Factorio. So, the tech trees are very different amongst all the games. Like, there's some commonality, but the tech trees are very different. Yeah, the research mechanics are kind of like Factorio in that, you know, to research this, I need blue science, red science, yellow science, purple science. That's a bit like Factorio. You don't unlock things the same way in Satisfactory. Multiple planets is where you feel a dash of Astroneer. Kind of. With Astroneer, you end up mining. With Astroneer, you can change the planet's shape. You can dig holes through it. You can build hills. You can't do that in this game. The very best you can do is just flatten the surface a little bit. But you can travel freely between the planets, which is kind of cool. Thank you, Tempest. Close enough. It's a made-up name, so pronounce it however you like. A Mossicere. Ah, I see. A Mossicere. First discovered on YouTube, Transport Fever 2. Been following you ever since. Love the Dyson Sphere content, my kind of game. Nice. My kind of game too, funny enough. Oh, I hope I didn't use all the processors. Where's the box gone? No, I think they've all gone. No! Oh, I'll have to go back and get some more. We need to make a trip back to the other planet. Let's see. Let's put these... Oh, I can't put them in there, it's full. Dang it. I should do that, really. Because if you leave a red block here, then when they get consumed, you end up with a space where you can actually put things back in, which is always useful. Have 12 logistic vessels. Interstellar. Okay. That'll get things going. Get rid of that. Right, I need... What have we got? Belts. Got plenty of belts. Plenty of inserter thingies. Power poles. Ooh, a bit shy. $100 power poles. Put some stuff in the junk box. Oh, I've got green things in here, you scumbag. have them as well. Cool. Now I've got all those. That's good. That is good. Get some power. Dusty, thank you for half a year. Pick up some nuclear cells. It's amazing how long these things last. It's unbelievable how long they last on your mecha. Is zero valid in the updates? I actually don't know. We've got processors being made and sent into here. We actually request remote demand local supply. If we request processors to come here, then this storage 4,600. Interesting. It's basically storing them, not using them. Okay, well, we're going to be burning them soon when we make these things. Have you seen the lightning updates in ETS2? Not the lightning updates specifically, no. Have they improved the graphic? Yeah, in the SCOM, it's got some good write-ups. Right, let's try and get something of this done. Right, the diamond and... So to make strange matter, we need deuterium, which we can request, iron, which is nearby, and particle containers. Let's do that. So that's a yellow belt. So before the update that came the other day, to upgrade this belt from yellow to green, we'd have to delete the whole thing and redo it. Now we just press the U key, hover over it. If you want to upgrade, it shows you will upgrade to green. If you press the down arrow, it will go down to yellow. So then hold the shift key, highlights the whole belt, click, done. That is like possibly the biggest time saver they've put in the game. Like, the next thing will be blueprints. Like, the ability to just mark over this area and say, and highlight everything in it and say, build that here. That will be the next great time saver. Once I build that, it will be just so much easier to build stuff. Instead of having to, like, hand feed everything. Wait, did I not finish something off here? That's interesting. I'm not really sure how that was going to get iron anyway. I messed up though. Shift deleting is also great. Not tried that Dragon Hero. what do you do? Hold shift. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could do that. Did not spot that. Joe Hater, thank you, 51 months. Right, let's take a split from this. If we dismantle that bar, put that in. Grab our iron that way. Stick a bunch of drones in it. GJ Dobsy, 5 years. Thank you very much, Dobsy. 5 years. That's a long time. So we've got the iron particle containers and plenty of deuterium. And we need to assemble these, presumably in assembly. Made in a particle collider. Okay, that's a new one. A particle collider. The miniature particle collider. Holy smoke. How long does it take to make one of these things? 8 seconds to make one. Okay, we're going to need a lot of things that we don't have right now. We have those, we have those. That we don't even make. That's made in an assembler, which means we might be able to handcraft it. It's going to need nanotubes. Oh my god. Let's grab some of them. Power assumption on the collider. What was it? 12 megawatts. Do you know what's hilarious about that? I think a nuclear power thing generates 9. That's a lot of power, but we should be alright. We have plenty of headway in that, I think. Probably wouldn't hurt to actually have some of these down, though. Let's come back in a second. At least that way when we import power we can actually store it as well. Arenalis, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the Nut House, thank you. Oh, that's all water, I just noticed. It's like, need foundation. What? Why is there water at the pole? 10 megajoules. It's quite a lot, actually. Quite a lot in the circuit now. Like, adding more power to this planet is nothing more than adding more of these things right now. There we go. There's plenty of them. Plenty of them in the supply chain. Have you met the beast from the east, Benner? Yeah. Very scary, mate. Very scary. I had to apply some grit. That's how bad it got. I think I even got the ice scraper on my car. Right, let's go and finish this off. We should have enough power for the particle collider thingy. Don't see any issues with that. Right, so we need to grab processors that we've got. We need to grab some graphene, blue things. Some of these. Oh, they're getting chewed. Oh, they made it. Yeah, okay. I don't know how many we need. It makes one every 8 seconds. So at the very least, you're probably looking at 8 of them. Which means like 400 of these. $64 processors, that's fine. Like 80 graphene. Graphene's on the supply chain somewhere. And then these things. So if I grab some titanium alloy and silicon and carbon nanotube that we don't have, but that's just more graphene. To make it in a chemical facility. We can't actually handcraft that stuff. Your star system generated with 2 planets orbiting the gas giant. Whoa, that's cool. That's easy mode. That's like really, really easy. You need 2 or 3 just making deuterium. I've got the deuterium sorted out. It's the I just realized I need chem plants for this carbon nanotube stuff. Which is yeah, these. I need to make this stuff. So we need graphene and titanium. I thought we had this being made. Maybe I'm dreaming. El Plagiato, thank you very much for 3 years. We are making nanotubes. In fact, I can see them being made here. I can see them. They're on the supply chain. So that means we can make frame material Because all 3 of these are on the chain. Question is, where do we make it? 2 of the things we need are here. No, they're not. But we'll just set up a facility somewhere. You'll do. You'll do. The titanium planet is tightly locked to the next star. Oh man. Why do you have to get so lucky? Right, so what do we need? We need ingots. We need silicon, titanium alloy, and carbon nanotubes. What ratio do we need it? 4 of them to 1 of them. Okay. The only annoying thing about these is the restriction of 3 is a bit annoying. I kind of feel like there needs to be an advanced version, like an upgraded version of this, where you can have like 6 lines, because some things that you make need 3 or even 4 items to make them. And then when you've made them, you need to output them. So you're kind of stuck. The only choice you have is to make another one of these. And you think, well, it'd be kind of nice if you could just make a bigger version of that. This is where we need chem plants, isn't it? Oh no, it's made in assembler. It's no problem. So we want to have the carbon on the inside. Isn't that the interstellar one? Yeah, the big one. But the interstellar logistics system is for interstellar stuff, isn't it? Not for like interplanet. I don't like these names, by the way. I think that should be called the intraplanetary, and that should be called interplanetary. But there is a bigger version. You're right. I guess you could use that because it takes both kinds of logistic drones. So I guess if you don't put the interstellar ones in, I guess you could use the bigger one. Yeah. I just came to that conclusion, Tiger. It's another one of those not immediately obvious things about this game. Right, assemblers. So should we do it that way or just... I think we'll do it a different way, actually. We'll take that. Get rid of that. Do it that way instead. It's a bit quicker loading. I guess we could put the output of this back into that one, just put it on the supply chain. I assume we're going to need it on the supply chain at some point. Okay, so input. Has anybody tried remapping the shortcuts now that they've actually added that? So I've not actually bothered to look about remapping some controls. I've already played Satisfactory. And Factorio. Alrighty then. Oh, Mavi, I can't even tell you how happy that made me. Okay, we're building stuffs. Thanks, game, for saving right in mid-click. Just hopes the production system can keep up with that. Conflict to tower so they don't sit on the belt. Wait, what? What do you mean, Tagarund? Oh, you mean I haven't... Ah, yeah. I haven't done that, have I? I see what you mean. I forgot to do that, didn't I? I thought you knew about some new trick then. Kvinkler, thank you for 38 months. Nightbird, I've not bothered to advance the tech research tree just purely because I'm not even... Like, there's stuff here that we're not even building yet. I mean, I could carry on, you know, develop this. Just leave it doing its thing. I suppose I should, in theory. Actually, I should probably look at some upgrades. Not sure if there's any upgrades we can still get. That one's an obvious one. Logistics carrier engine. Sounds worth doing. to green. Yeah, I'll keep it busy for a while. Yeah, there's a copy-paste mod now so that you can copy and paste machines with inserters attached. I have not tried any mods, Great Cryptos. How do you actually get the mods for this game? Is there like a built-in thing, or do you have to like just drop them in a certain folder?
This is so nuts.
Yes, this really is nuts. 3 years in the nut house. A big thank you to you and all the nutty guys and girls here. Squirrel love.
El Plagiato, thank you, mate. You even did a proper squirrel love at the end. Okay, now we're making frames. We should be able to... Crikey, I forgot what I was making now. Oh yeah, warp. That's what we're trying to do. Yes, these things. This is what we're trying to make, isn't it? I think. Now we've got diamonds, we've got that, deuterium, particle colliders. Strange matter, thank you. I'm trying to make strange matter. That's what I'm trying to do. So to make strange matter... Oh, it was the buildings, wasn't it? It's these things. That's why I needed it. Needed it for the building to make strange matter. I think we're going to need to go and nick some processors from the other planet, because... Actually, we need to go and set up the export, because we need those processors back here now. Let's see, graphene we can get here. We can get all this stuff here. Great. Let's go and take a trip. Copy paste mod is a little bit temperamental. Oh, I see. I'm carrying a lot of junk around here, not gonna lie. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. One of those for now. Keep that. We need one of them. We've got the insta. Oh, I need to get some drones. Drones and belts. I'm Puritan. Thanks for 34 months.